Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin, and I am back with another video, and in this video, I have an update for you about Trevino and her whole situation with this new man. She got ditched at the casino, and then there's this whole thing with Smiley saying that she was reported to CPS, and now there's an open investigation, so I wanted to talk about that. But I also wanted to talk about Chelcie Lynn, Trailer Trash Tammy, if you remember her from Vine. Now, I've followed her loosely throughout the year, so I don't know all her tea, but apparently there's a whole bunch of drama going on with her, and you guys tagged me in it a lot, wanting me to react to it, but we're going to do that in this video as well. So if you're here for that, stay tuned to this video. So it's been a little bit since I've talked about Trevino, but she has apparently fallen all the way off because the girls say over on TikTok that she's begging basically for galaxies. And she's even allegedly selling diapers that she's coupon for. Man, how times have changed and how the mighty have fallen, because somebody that said that they would never be broke is now actually broke and suffering the consequences of their own actions. I actually love to see it. So we've seen Trevino with Santos. We've seen her with this guy named, I believe, Evan. And then there was this other man that she was doing lines with, and she made friends with that person that she said she was going to stay a month in Houston with. Well, now Trevino decided that she was going to go out to a girls' night at the casino, and her man wasn't fucking having it. And he sure did leave her ass there crying.
Who breaks up with you for being at the casino when you don't do shit? This bitch really broke up with me for being at the casino. I need a drink, and I don't have no money. I had just got to the casino, and he broke up with me. Like, I'm smiling, but deep down inside, I'm crying.
Now, of course, that is not where the drama stops with Trevino, and Smiley has now come out swinging, saying, "It's a great day, guys. Trevino is finally under investigation, and CPS is involved, and her daughters will be getting the help they need. Thank you, God." Now, as I've said before, I really don't like when people like Smiley like to butt into custodial situations with parents, but then again, I also really don't agree with the way that Trevino treats her kids, and how they didn't have a bed for all those months, and how she had every Tom, Dick, and Harry known to man in and out of her front door. So I guess we're all just gonna have to sit back and see how this progresses, but you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down below. Okay, so now I guess it's time we need to talk about Trailer Trash Tammy, Chelcie Lynn. Now, I do love her. I used to follow her on Vine, and I haven't kept up with her too closely on socials. If there's a video of hers that pops up, I will watch it because she's usually with Bunny. She's done videos with Nikocado and several other different people that I occasionally watch. But Chelcie Lynn also has a podcast titled The Viral Podcast that she does with Paige Jen. Her and her boyfriend, they're on the outs right now and breaking up, and apparently he had something to do with this podcast in the past. He's claiming that he wrote some jingles and things, and he went on to try to take down their Spotify as well as the YouTube channel and many other things, but Chelcie was live actually debunking what he was saying in real time. So that's what I've been asked to react to, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't know how long I'm gonna get into this. I've heard it's actually very entertaining, so we'll see, but let's just go ahead and get into it.
On YouTube at all.
Brett is live right now. I'm live reacting to his insane claims.
Not Evan.
But I could have taken down every one of them, but I only did 4 because I know people love the podcast.
Oh, he did it for you guys.
It helps a lot of people.
He only took down 4.
And I don't have any money. I'm not a...
Get a job. Get a job.
Can't trust trust funds.
Get a job, Brett. He's currently in Paige's house right now. Won't leave. Squatting in Paige's house. That's why she's staying with us.
Yeah. I'm basically Kanye West because he can do everything.
Imagine comparing yourself to Kanye West, who is one of the most controversial people on the planet that says horrible things all the time. Like, you had me when you were trying to take down their podcast. I think you're a piece of shit for that. If you're owed something, if you're like really owed something, you should go through the legal channels. You don't just try and go to destroy somebody else's livelihood that they built.
But I'm not... You know,
we're dealing with someone who is extremely mentally unstable, and I'm being serious. Paige has filed a restraining order against him. She has filed motions to get him out of her house. He won't leave. He's not making sense.
I'm great.
Claiming we owe him
Don't
money.
be mad at me. Be mad at bad guy.
He hasn't worked with
And
us.
everybody's a little mad tonight, so I'm gonna let everybody sleep on it, and I'll play you. Well, I gotta look into that because I think he might have called me from California, but I can kind of give you the gist of it. Remember, no one likes you. Why?
He
What
doesn't
did
get
I
it.
do? Stand up for myself?
Stand up. What are you talking about?
And
Stand up for
found
yourself.
a bad guy.
He hasn't worked for the Viral Podcast in over 3 years. He's had no problems. The second Paige breaks up with him and he realizes his meal ticket's over with and he has nowhere to go, then he has a problem.
So just so we all understand what's going on here, the co-host of the Viral Podcast, Chelsea's friend, actually broke up with this guy, and he's still in the house. There's a restraining order that's been taken out, and now he's proceeding to try to destroy their livelihoods. And he's saying that he's doing this because he's entitled to money when he hasn't been on this podcast in over 3 years, per what she's saying. Honestly, it does sound like somebody that had their meal ticket taken away that's just lashing out and trying to cause a problem.
Yeah, this is what we've been dealing with, you guys. They broke up because of this. I mean, can you see?
Hilarious. Everybody is so emotional. Like, I have evidence. You guys don't
Evidence
have any
of
evidence.
what? Evidence of what? Of what?
Who paid his child support?
Of what?
I produce their work
Right. How, Brett? Four jingles. And you made them and you got paid.
of the songs I have copywritten.
They're not copywritten. Made them on
Go to
GarageBand.
the ECO.
He made jingles on GarageBand.
Is where you
On GarageBand that we overpaid him, freaking out because he has nowhere to go and no job. So instead of getting a job, he'd rather do this.
My dad's got my back, dude.
GarageBand is an app that you make music. Yeah, his dad's a problem too.
Yeah, they both were in Paige's house bullying her.
Yeah. Brett and his dad were in Paige's house bullying her. She called me
Find my own home.
She called me crying. I had to go pick her up, and we went to the police station.
My dad is fucking proud of me, dude.
That's insane. They're both mentally unstable. Brett and his dad were in Paige's house
With my parents.
taunting her. I had to go pick her up, and we went and filed a restraining order against him.
A hit podcast with two gals who are super awesome and talented, and I want to sign them to my label.
What is he talking about?
I didn't produce.
I'm going to be honest, this guy, I don't know him from Adam. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup, but he sounds twack to me. Like, he sounds like he's really going off the deep end, and maybe he can't process what's actually going on, but it sounds like he needs to get the out of that house. It doesn't belong to him. There's no reason for him to be there. If they've already had to take out a restraining order, why don't you just go?
Shit.
You didn't. Brett never bought one camera, one mic. He doesn't pay the editor. He doesn't pay Maggie. He doesn't pay Beth to write on the to be on the podcast. He's never contributed anything. He's never produced the podcast, but is claiming that he's been the producer. Make that make sense. It doesn't.
I actually have a finance degree that I'm not using.
Well, you're not using anything.
Taught
Not
myself how to
Not doing anything with
make
your life.
music.
On an app that we paid you to do, that you got paid for. This is wild.
I'm doing this for my kids.
What do you get a job? You're
And I kind of felt like one of those
You're
guys
extorting
that gets outed.
your
you know,
ex-girlfriend?
before they can actually share that. Like
I mean, I have to agree with her. Given what I know in this situation, this does sound like extortion. So we broke up and you're doing all this to my friend because you want money, because you need to take care of your kids. And now there's the allegation of you treating Paige like shit in her own house because your dad was there. No, this guy needs to go.
Thanks. We broke up because it was time for me to go.
Yep.
Then go.
He's got one thing right.
Why is he still in her house, though?
You
He's
know?
still in her house. He won't leave.
And so I was like, okay,
That she pays rent.
I'm gonna go.
That she's still paying rent for that he won't pay for.
What percentage of, let's say, the viral tour do you think I should get since I produced it?
Bro, that's
I
insane.
was told to stay home.
Yeah, because we didn't want you on the tour because you and Paige were practically broken up.
And he was bullying.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he'll be out soon. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, he's definitely showing his true colors and his yeah.
I would love to leave,
He would love to leave.
but I gotta get my billions first.
He's got to get his
The gals.
billions
Does
first.
everybody understand? Like, you should be saying F Apple, F Spotify, F Libsyn, F.
Okay, to me, this absolutely sounds like extortion. So you're getting on a live stream to milk the situation for money, to try to smear these people. To me, it just seems, as an outsider looking in, it seems like he's trying to extort them for this money because he feels like he's owed this. He really actually does sound crazy, because if you're being told that you need to leave a place, you need to leave that place. Sitting there in Paige's house trying to protest is really not going to do anything. It's not going to help any kind of case that you might have, which you probably don't even have one to begin with. To be quite honest, it does sound like this guy is probably a bum and they all knew it, and maybe they went along with it because they loved their friend and they just wanted to see her happy. But now that it's over, this is happening. Something maybe they should have dealt with a long time ago.
Paragon. Alex Aldea from Paragon is the White Suge Knight. I'll probably get a phone call from him tomorrow. I love the gals. If anything, this will help them maybe get to 100K on YouTube. I love the viral podcast. I helped make it.
No, you didn't. You were on some episodes. And we barely let you talk.
What did that one say? Usually I can go back. I am not under the influence. I don't smoke anymore either.
That probably doesn't have money to get
Because I
anything for
have to
himself.
be clear.
He doesn't have any money.
This would trip me out if I was at JCPenney and this was going on. My kids are 12 and 15. Thank you for asking. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Spotify, Apple, Libsyn, and Alex Aldea from Paragon Collective.
He's never taken accountability for anything. Ever.
Oh, Megan. What? I saw that.
What'd she say?
Because Spotify is the one that allows RSS feeds to be changed when copywritten material.
He's 45.
No, my dad's not.
Nobody changed an RSS feed. Spotify Brett had no proof that he owned anything, so Spotify put it back up.
Has anybody here ever had an RSS feed changed on them?
No, Brett.
And they were pissed.
You can't change an RSS feed. You can't.
Anybody?
Physically impossible. You'd have to go back and re-upload 200 episodes. It doesn't make sense. Nobody did that.
I'm from everywhere.
I'm from everywhere.
Karma is definitely coming.
Yes,
It definitely is.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when people try to say that karma's coming and then they try to dish out the karma. Like, that's not how that works. It's never gonna work that way. You do not get to pick somebody else's karma because you're mad at them or you don't like them because something happened.
A bipolar episode when you see one. This all just started from me trying to get a little back pay, and then all of a sudden I talked to bad guy and Apple and
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and stop this here because it's very clear what this man wants. It's very clear what he's after. He wants some money. He sounds like a bum that leached off this person's page for a while, and now his meal ticket is over and he just don't know how to cope or handle it, so he's lashing out, trying to take down their platform, saying that they owe him money. Back pay? Are you serious? Like, you probably put this girl through hell. Just from the little bit of time that I've watched this person, he seems fucking insufferable. So, sir, it's probably you that owes some back pay. But you guys, I want to know what you think about this situation. Do you follow Chelcie Lynn? Did you know about this drama? Did you know that this was even going on? Because honestly, I've made about 1 million drama videos at this point, and she has never popped up, and I don't even think this is a her issue. I think she's doing a great job by facing this head on. It's hilarious that she jumped on a live stream and debunked him in real time. Like, what did he really think was going to happen? I don't believe anything that this dude has to say, but of course, I will be following this to see if anything else pops off. You guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, and if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and leave me the trash can emoji because this guy is trash in my opinion. But with that said, you guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.